Hi investors and traders, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Dr. Seema Jain, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Bank Nifty's stance and Bank Nifty's price action and what can be expected. So I'm not going to refer to any of the data. I would just try to read price, and if you want to understand, you can go on my channel and watch this live trading video. We have sold Bank Nifty in the morning, right? We bought Bank Nifty's put. We bought it about 170, 180, and it made a high of somewhere around 400 something. I'll just have a look what high it made. It made a high of 395, right? It made a high of 395. So that was our analysis. You can go and watch in this YouTube video out here. So now let me start. In front of you is the Bank Nifty chart, and if we just read this price, right? So first and foremost, what I would like to do is I'm going to draw a trend line and we'll see what is happening with respect to that. So here it goes, here it's like this, here, right? This is how Bank Nifty's resistance, a strong resistance seems to be there, right? Because 1, 2 and 3, right? These three lines are forming a kind of resistance, but at the same time I would also like to draw another line which is behaving as a support. So this is how Bank Nifty is. So by looking at the graph, what I feel that Bank Nifty is definitely having the positive stance. Okay, this is how Bank Nifty's triangular wedge is looking like. The price is becoming closer and closer, and of course there will be some resistances. See here, there is a resistance. You can see the fast candle formed here, so that means this is a very strong resistance. And price closed below this price only. Like, see, if you notice this and this, the price closed, it tried to go up and it closed below this price only. Okay, so the Bank Nifty, although opened gap up, slightly gap up, it could not maintain itself and it came down. Now let's have a look at the smaller time frame. I'm going to have a look at the 3-minute time frame and see what is exactly happening. So see here, notice what happened exactly, the trend line that I have drawn in the bigger time frame. Bank Nifty went up, touched it and went horizontal. It could not cross this huge barrier, and from there it took a resistance and it has fallen down. Right now, what is important, that 40,500 is a very strong barrier because Bank Nifty went up and took a resistance from there and came down. So on my screen here, you see the Bank Nifty in the 5 minutes time frame. I can make it 3 minutes as well and have a look at it. This was this place where Bank Nifty gave a very clear indication that it needs to come down here. Okay. And after breaking this particular level, it has given a very, very beautiful fall of about 300 points. The Bank Nifty fell one after the other for almost 300 points. Now, what I want to do here for you people, I'm going to apply VWAP. And we'll understand what is exactly happening in the VWAP. So see here, price was continuously above the VWAP. And then one more thing that we need to keep understanding, that the volumes were very less. See here, concentrate on the volumes. When this was building up here, volumes were low. And suddenly these big right here only the volumes appear. Look at these red candles. What happened, something important you must remember, that when it just was kind of managing to take a support from VWAP time and again, but at this candle, see here at the bottom, volume appeared, this volume appeared, sell volume appeared, and the next again the big selling volume appeared, and after that the stock broke its VWAP and it came down. It was a very, very beautiful trade. Now let me think about what could be possibility for tomorrow's expiry. So see here, you can see very clearly that the even the put was range bound, and then it broke and went up till about 390, 395. Puts are quite looking expanded, whereas if I look into the call, if you notice, has not able to cross the VWAP, right? There was, you notice this point, right? In Bank Nifty call put, if there is huge selling is coming in this entire duration. Let me mark it for you. This is the place where huge selling has happened. People have sold Bank Nifty put option, call options at somewhere around 260 levels, and it came down. After that, it went up, again went up, and below we again it took a resistance from VWAP and come down. So what is indicative from the whole thing that Bank Nifty will not close above 40,400. 100% it looks that 40,500 forms a very strong resistance. What I would like to see is 40,000, what is happening at 40,000 call and 40,000 put, right? That will also give us a very good idea. So here is the Bank Nifty 40,000 call option. So here also a huge sellers got initiated at 650 and brought the price down to 350. Almost 50% decline happened. Again it went up, and again the closing happened close to the VWAP. So there is a possibility that Bank Nifty close when tomorrow may give a what do you say? Tomorrow may give a closing close to 40,000. Similar thing, let's figure out from what is happening in the option chain. We'll try to figure out what is happening in the option chain. Probably that will be able to support our thought process. And let's see, here is Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, if you notice 40,500, there's a huge amount of call writing, and of course there is a bit of put writing as well, but call writing is way stronger. अगर आप notice करोगे तो यहाँ पे total 133 contracts है और यहाँ पे 59,000 contracts है. And if I look into at the level of 40,000, there has been unwinding happening at the 40,000 levels. So 40,000 levels unwinding happening simply indicates that the definite, like a point which looks very clear to me is 40,500, but over that anything can happen, so you have to be careful. I'm just trying to gauge from the point from the price that 40,500 looks to be a boundary for Bank Nifty at this point in time. And as far as my trade are concerned, I did some small quantity. I traded into Bank Nifty put option. I entered at what price? I took multiple entries, right? First I bought it at 192, then sold it at 250, 12, then bought at 216, sold it at 266, then bought at 277 and sold it at 318. So every time I would see a bounce coming in, I would buy put option because I was sure about a sell trade, because the way it broke, the way it developed over this area was clearly indicative that Bank Nifty is planning to come down. So first I booked here, then it went up again, I booked here, then again, so and so forth. So Bank Nifty जो कल का मुझे दिखाई दे रहा है वो यही दिखाई दे रहा है कि बैंक निफ्टी को 40,500 पे एक स्ट्रॉन्ग रेजिस्टेंस है. और अगर इसी को मैं लंबे टाइम पीरियड में देखती हूँ, अगर मैं बैंक निफ्टी को वन डे के टाइम पीरियड में देखती हूँ, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि बैंक निफ्टी इज एक्चुअली इन अप ट्रेंड, अप लाइक द मूवमेंट इज अपवर्ड, बट हो सकता है कि गिर के यहाँ तक आए, 40,000 तक आए और फिर बाउंस ले, फिर सपोर्ट ले, फिर ऊपर जाए. एनीथिंग इज पॉसिबल, बट एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम हो सकता है थोड़ा स्ट्रेसफुल रहे बैंक निफ्टी के लिए कल, और क्लोजिंग कैन बी अराउंड 40,000. सो रेंज रहेगा 40,000 to 40,500. एंड yeah, I discussed with you the price action and what trades I did, and just keep learning about, I think, one instrument that can give you huge amount of money where you don't need to do the stock selection, where you don't need to do anything, is Bank Nifty and Nifty. Learn about them and trade with confidence. This is what we want to do. This is what my endeavor is, to keep teaching you what I know about and keep learning along with StockPro. And do join me for the live trading and the trade that I'm talking about. I gave in today's live trading. You can go and watch this video and you will be able to hear me about talking about this trade. So you will understand what happens in the live market. So with this, I'll be signing off, your host, Dr. Seema Jain, and see you in the next video and see you in the live trading tomorrow. If you want to make good money, do join me for the live trading and we'll collectively make good money. All the best and see you.